Hello, Mr. President. We are preparing the Oval Office for your arrival. Please do not rush us by clicking on the screen too hastily. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a game called I Am Your President. Now, I haven't seen much of this game, but from what I can tell from Steam is I'm playing as the President of the United States. Um, and I have to make choices that I would think that are the best for the country as the president. Now, I will say at the beginning of this game, it did say that it does deal with real political issues. So I'll be having to make some decisions on those. And I guess this game is to see. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to express solely like my own political views, and I don't want to like make people hate or like me for those. I don't want to do anything with my political views for this video. All I want to do with this video is see if I'm a great enough person to be president, or see if I'm like smart enough, I guess. So let's get right into it and see what happens. Choose scenario. Make America great again. I already don't like that. There are many colleague challenges ahead, Mr. President. Better watch your step. You'll either die a covfefe or rule long enough to make America again. I don't want to know. I'm just gonna play this scenario. Oh my gosh, what? I don't know what I should. What should I play? You know what? Let's go medium. We're gonna go with that.
I didn't like the look of the very first president I saw. Well, surely you know this kind of people that kept saying, if you don't like it,
sorry,
do better.
that's a little loud.
So, yeah, I was the kind of kid to answer,
Even though I toned
challenge
it down.
accepted. Nevertheless, I didn't know I would have to do better again so quickly. But here it was, the thought that if I were president back then, I would have worn a helmet. Yet, growing up, I realized that helmets do not always protect people from dying, but that I would. I also got to know that choosing the right confidant of your secrets is really important, and that mine would have been a locked diary. Time has passed. I got married, and if life has taught me anything about marriage, it's that you should never get married to that man. Back in the day, it was all like a game about doing better than my predecessors. But times got harder, darker, and I thought, maybe instead of trying to win the challenge, I could at least try not to lose. I was full of doubts. What would I do? Would I be able to save people, or would I only make everything worse?
That's what we're gonna
You can
find
never
out.
be sure. Well, almost never. What I'm sure of is that I would never have left you, Oppie. Good job, little one. Now you can rest. But I was not done yet. I no longer wished for would and wouldn't. I wanted the choice between do and don't. And I finally received that choice. Do you know what I would do differently if I was the president right now? Nothing. And you know why? Because now I am your president.
That's funny. To the new president. Hello, Mr. President. It's strange to use this title for someone other than myself. However, you are reading this. If you are reading this, you just won the election and became my successor. So I can't speak. So let me welcome you to the White House. This note you're reading now is just one of many I've left for the next president to continue my legacy and learn the nuances of governing. Of course, you can decide to do this on your own. Should I do a tutorial? Yeah, why not? But it would be so much better if we worked together. So, let me show you around the office. Ugh. A desk, couches, some furniture, and a door. It is through this cursed door that all the world's troubles come. Let's try it out. Click on the door. Like this door? Oh, the door that doesn't exist. Whoopsies. Hello, Mr. President. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the White House. I am sure your presidency will be great for America. You have visitors every day. Every day. Some need your advice, while others want you to make decisions. Your position requires listening to all of them, but how you solve the problem is entirely up to you. But remember, every choice will have short and long-term consequences. P.S. You can also use the following. 1, 2, 3, select. Okay. Chief of Staff. Hello, Mr. President. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the White House. I'm sure that your presidency will be great for America. And so am I. One of the short-term consequences is the statistic changes. You can always predict which area of life will be affected by this decision, but it's difficult to determine how and to what extent. There is no way to foretell the future, my friend. If your statistics drop to 0 and you fail to recover before the day ends, you'll lose. Oh, great. I just hope that we will get along and the cooperation will bear fruit. It may take some time to adjust, so please do not hurry. We have a lot of time. Oh. Interesting. I mean, why am I taking so long on this? I want to do both, but I'm going to click this one. Alright, we have to start working. The first thing we should do is to establish party lines so that both the government and citizens can get accustomed to your values and principles. I understand I don't want to, but the critical issue is your political party. Now, would you like to conduct your own politics? I want to run my party. I know perfectly well what party I belong to. Can you help me somehow? I know perfectly well what party I belong to. So, in that case, what party do you belong to? I mean, I want to start my own party. Well, interesting choice. Let's start by choosing the color of the party. There was a choice of yellow, green, or black. Why so few? Oh my god. Which one will it be? It'll be black, just because. I understand. Now, please tell me which party you see as the biggest threat to you. This might be telling. Noted. Now, we need to think about what is essential to your party. I have a series of short questions prepared. Each time you can choose only one of 2 options. The projects available to you in the future will depend on these choices. Be careful. Healthcare or migration control? Healthcare, definitely. Social welfare or education? I don't think there should be an option between both, but education. Diplomatic presence or law enforcement? Well, we didn't... Domestic intelligence or exports? Domestic. Domestic labor or public infrastructure? Why am I picking between those? These are such weird things to pick from each other. Domestic labor. Imports or energy? Energy. I almost pressed the wrong one. Great. We'll still need you to answer a few questions to determine your political views. No problem. Oh, he's callable? What the fuck? Good morning, Mr. President. I'm here to help you. Please try to answer as many questions as possible so that we may present a consistent image to the public. There are no wrong answers. Are you ready for it? Ready as I'll ever be. Here you go. The first question is, do you support the death penalty? The answer to these questions will affect your position on the political compass, and this position will determine what bills you will receive. Changes in compass position will occur throughout the game, but the next few questions will establish the base position of your presidency. Sorry. So, do you support death penalty? I mean, I do think the punishment should fit the crime, but why would you punish someone by killing them for them killing? I wish there wasn't fucking... I wish there was a maybe, but obviously there's not. Should the government build on banking regulations and regulate the stock market? Yes, banks are responsible for the majority of financial crises. That might be true. No, this is simply an excuse to establish government control over the nation's financial markets. Also true. I'm gonna go with this one. What do you think of Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program? No, redistribution of wealth is ineffective. We should lower the taxes instead. I think it's appropriate. It allows families to afford the most basic stuff. What is more important to you? Social responsibility, individual rights, or none? So social responsibility or individual rights? Individual rights. If the state was to double its electoral votes, which state would you pick? Neither. Do you think anti-discrimination laws for employment are important? Yes, they allow people to be treated equally. No, they are limiting the right of employers to hire and fire. Do you think anti-discrimination laws for employment are important? I do, but I also think it's limiting the right for employees to hire or fire employees. So, but yes, they allow us to be treated equally. I don't know what that is. It's Windows and whatever. Should we normalize the relations with Cuba? Yes. Do you think that there should be a wall at the US-Mexico border? Do you think that renewable energy is a sector we should invest in? Yes, we're gonna have to. Eventually. That's it, Mr. President. I will pass your answers to the campaign staff, and after the short analysis, they will propose the best way to present your views to the world. Chief of Staff will come to you with the results right away. He'd better do it. Okay. I don't know what he said, but that was fast. You're so much taller than him. Hello again, Mr. President. Thank you for your answers to the questions. We will subject them to analysis and present them on the political compass. And where can I see them? Oh, it'll take some time. Perhaps tomorrow or after tomorrow. So something else. Yes, there are more things. Please, look at this. This is a standard procedure. but it will put things in order. I have brought a short questionnaire inside it. There are some notes from your past, essential memos, but also questions about plans and futures. Please fulfill it carefully, so if I have to. Mr. President's private notes for research purposes only. Okay. Serious, hilarious, protected. What are either of these? Okay, a president has to be serious though, so. Just putting something out there. Because life isn't always fair. Okay, wife Sarah, relentless woman of Russian origin, brought Cold War dynamics into the president's marriage. Daughter Eleanor, a party animal, can be easily spotted in various nightclubs. Alyssa, president's older daughter, wife of Chester, runs a very popular blog. Chester, black sheep of the family. The favorite child, because life isn't fair. All of those are weird things, but the penguin. If you were about to die, what would be your last words? Finally! $15 and I will press the red button. I would do both of these things. This is a little mean, but I would do it. But finally. If there was a bombing attack, what would you do? Okay. Someone's trying to bribe you. I bribe him back so that he doesn't tell anyone. I call the police. I bribe him back. There's a new secretary in the Oval Office. Hello, Juliet. Let me show you around. Jill? Jane? Janet? I don't care. I'll call you Becky. A very young, promising lady has given you a note with a private number. I bet my wife wouldn't be pleased, so I about threw it out. Where's my phone? 553... ... Areas of interest. Know your business. We live in it. Invest, harvest, repeat. Shake right hands. Climb the ladder. Aim for the sky. We live in it. Vice President's assignments. Friendship is power. You better watch out. Friendship is power. The ups and downs. The exhibition of the president's old books. Some find their childhood notes embarrassing, while others enjoy ruminating about the good old days. Our president must belong to the latter, since his first books will now be exhibited in the White House. Among them, one can find hidden gems like the President's Encyclopedia, with the president's own drawings in the margins. The president commented, I used to give the president's mustache or crooked teeth. I don't feel guilty, though, because I voted my freedom above everything else. Valued my freedom. When my parents found out about this little sin, I simply replied, Mom, Dad, let me create my own president. Little did I know that I would become one myself. Or already then, I felt like I knew what's best for our country. So I just took the pencil and gave certain presidents whiskers or a longer beard. I wished to be the president so badly that I even drew myself on the last page. I'm not going to apologize for that. Those were my books, after all. I would say the first one. Oh my god. The president has always acted in a presidential way, even in high school. He knew being in power is never a piece of cake and requires making tough decisions. So when the student council had the opportunity to decide on the school canteen menu, he said, I So he decided to include all types of food, to each his own, and resulted in bigger diversity but increased the cost of food. Cut down on types of food, was resigning mostly to bleh. Oh my god. Resigning mostly from the unhealthy ones. He argued that he cared about the health of students, so they shouldn't eat junk food. Resigning from, okay. I did that one. Since Dan Williams is currently unable to govern due to his poor medical condition, the eyes of the world are on the vice president. Now, he's the number one in the USA. Given the political past of the vice president, Americans may start to wonder what will happen next. Widely known from centralizing power and keeping both his enemies and friends closer, his new prerogatives may come in handy pretty soon. The vice president is known to entrust his subordinates with equal parts autonomy and responsibility, and most experts agree that he will probably not use this opportunity to seize and centralize political power. I don't understand what I just read, so I'm just gonna keep it with the first one. Given the political past of Vice President, Americans may start to wonder what will happen next. Oh, this is... Wait. Dan Williams diagnosed brain aneurysm. What would the Vice President do? Oh, this is the same question, but okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. There's still one more thing we have to take care of before proceeding. The promise you made during campaign. Let's pick a few you think we could deliver on. Okay. Oh, Jesus. These are election promises. Choose them wisely because if you fail, people will remember that in the future. And you would like to get re-elected, wouldn't you? Every promise gives you a sign-up bonus, but there are extra prizes for fulfilling it. After all, politics is the game, and citizen satisfaction never lasts. One major promise and 3 minor ones. Okay, don't even look at that, because... Don't look at that until I need to. One main goal. I don't really care about going to malls because we should be caring about where we live right now. Policing, yeah, definitely. Build the wall. It's not a huge issue. Solve opioid crisis. Well, yes, but no. I mean, all of these range from kinda yes to really yes. Strict gun control. How about that? And then the minor goals: anti-crisis response, universally loved emergency response, consistently high-tech, high and mighty, and most powerful. What are the minor goals? I guess what I want to be viewed at. Economic crisis have become a constant occurrences negatively. Actually. Sorry, I'm just reading these. I'm reading these like super quickly. Yeah, I'll go with that. Your advisors will keep track of all your promises so that you can check up on them from time to time and find out what remains to be done. Click on the highlight. Click on the highlighted icon. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, this is a lot more in-depth than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Strict gun control. Complete quest. Gun strict control pole. Signs. Gun strict control bill. Unlock project that or that. Achieve 1000 society ranking. 1000? Yeah, 1000. Unlock Republican project, student loan relief, or Democratic small business safety net. Sorry, but student loans aren't Republican. Okay. Second type of task is guess. You can see rewards for collecting them or push forward other tasks and goals. Oh my god. These are the quests. Each includes a set of goals. Sometimes there's a time limit, reward, and punishment. Be sure to complete tasks in the time so you won't suffer afterwards. So I have 21 tons, or whatever those are, to complete the gunstrict control pole, and for this I have 3 more tons? Okay. Here's the task I've given you. Please read it and try to complete it. It's not difficult at all, and I believe in you. Oh, Lord. That was a busy day, Mr. President, and it's only the beginning. Now, I will give you some time to settle down. You must gain strength since we have much to do during your presidency. I would love to get some rest. What's this? Oh. Yay. Okay, so the quests are just taunts. Okay, good job, Mr. President. It is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. You don't have to worry about trying everything right away. Let's turn off the lights. That's it for today. There'll be plenty more opportunities. Just keep calm and do your job. Apparently my first day is very telling. Whoa. President called? As the President, the safety of the United States is my primary responsibility, and it needs to start domestically with gun safety regulations. Oh, I think I wasn't supposed to read these yet, but let's read them anyway. Finally, someone who cares for their people. Seems like a pretty cool guy overall, too. I'd invite him over for barbecue if I knew his address. Charles, South Dakota. Oh, it's okay. It's just... This president seems too hands-off for my liking. You got the hold of the reins at the leader of the free world. Don't get me started on this guy. My brother's in active duty, and the stories he tells, our military is in a starry state. It really is. This administration just doesn't have what it takes. Okay. If you want to be like that. So according to this, I am a egalitarian liberalist. Okay. Your views affect the legal bills you receive. Currently, you can receive laws from the pool. Your views change over the course of a term. Each project you run has an impact on your positions on the political compass. I actually really like this. Looking at this. This is interesting. I've never seen one this detailed. That's funny. Okay. Okay. So, I'm sorry to barge in like this, but frankly speaking, I don't know what to do. Why? What's going on? I think I've just had the most bizarre conversation in my whole life. I got into an argument with a representative of one of the biggest energy suppliers in the US. Listen, you have to be more restrained. Don't let you know how important it is to maintain good relations with those people. Whoa, over what? I'm going to say the first one. I probably wouldn't, but I know so, and I'm very sorry, but I think you'll understand my reaction if you hear what they did. Okay, I'm listening. The main shareholder of NRG US wants to put coal at the base of the food pyramid. What? Is he insane? That was my reaction, sir. Exactly. That's preposterous. The food pyramid is an abstract concept, no? That's not for long, sir. Huh? NRG US has commissioned to build a giant food pyramid in Detroit with coal at its base. You have to be kidding me. Who'd let them do such a thing? Everybody, so. They own several major power plants in Michigan, so nobody there dares to oppose them. Not to mention how strong the position is here in D.C. Unbelievable. Indeed, sir. Do you think we should intervene? Damn straight, I'm not going down in history as the clown president. I'm going to end it. Let them have this stupid pyramid. There are better hills to die on. Tell him that if he promises not to build the... Hold on. Tell them that he promises not to build this pyramid, will invest in coal reserves. Mail? I don't know what mail means, but... Damn straight. Oh, okay. What? Let's get down to business. To defeat the haters, we have a great 4 years ahead of us. And if we don't screw anything up, the following 4 will too. I don't know why I said that. However, it would be worthwhile to start doing something. Have you thought about changes in our great country that you would like to implement? Yes, I already have some ideas. Great, I have an idea of how we start making this a reality. So tell me. You can't be passive if you want to win people's hearts. You have to act. Preferably change something or introduce something great. We will then use your name, add a word, and that's it. Making history. What do you suggest? Oh no, it's more a question of what you suggest, and we will implement it. I have some documents for you. I'm sure you'll find something interesting. Any advice? Yes. Remember that nothing is free. Investments cost money, so don't drive the country into ruin because instead of improving the situations, you will only ruin it. Also, try to make decisions that will improve the country. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Well, I think that's it. Would you like to review the documents now? Oh my god. The fuck is all this? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's what that little Microsoft thing means. A compass change. Okay, yeah. Let's do one at a time. Healthcare. Let's see. Refundable prescriptions, dental vision, Medicaid expansion, universal health care. Find 5 more to get. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused right now. Oh, am I just looking at this stuff right now? Because I don't think I can actually do any of this. Yeah, I don't think I can do any of this right now. Hold on. Wait. I don't feel like I'm reading this right, but I have no idea. What the frick? Wait. I'm still confused. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out, and I don't understand any of this. Oh, I just made a mistake. Eh. Okay. You know what? That's okay for it now. I don't know what's happening. I need to get the. Actually, I really need to get the stock market back up. So, I'm here to talk about toys that. Why do these affect my thing? I guess because they affect my cabinet. I don't fucking know. I'm here to warn you about a new Chinese boy called Sleeping Panda. You don't have to warn me about anything. Besides, I already bought my panda. What? Oh my god, so if you're using the toy, then we're all doomed. Why? They're amazing. It's the best thing made in China. I really think you're overreacting. China's not a friend, but don't try to tell me that the pandas pose any threat. But they do. Sleeping pandas are not amazing, and they're not even sleeping. These pandas are basically Chinese spy tools sold to Americans as toys. What? I'm not joking. Every sleeping panda has dozens of cameras and microphones hidden in its fluffy body. Millions of Americans have already bought these dangerous toys, and tens of millions are planning to do so. The Chinese government will be aware of everything we do and talk about. We have to warn everybody, quick. There's only one thing in the whole world that is powerful enough to defeat China and neutralize these pandas. I know so, but how? How? There's only one thing Sorry. What is it, Saul? What is it? my... My screeches? What? I don't know what's happening. What is your screech going to be? What goes black, white, black, white, black, white? A shitty Chinese panda toy was falling down a hill. Sorry. China is trying to trick us again. Don't buy any sleeping pandas, and if you own one already, just bone it. That's a little. All pandas must be destroyed right now. Just shoot them. That is outrageous. Chinese pandas are not sleeping. They are watching us all the time. I'm gonna do funny. Oh, screech like a tweet. I get it. Okay. I don't fucking know. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at this point. I'm still trying to figure out what any of this is. I'm gonna add that one back to education. Okay. Mr. President, it has come to my attention that you are entirely neglecting international relations. Excuse me, now is I supposed to know to take care of them? I've been busy. Nowhere to bone, after all. Many things are going on worldwide, as we should participate in them to maintain our hegemon status. In that case, what can I do? React, gain influence, invest, and intervene. You ever have access to a nuclear suitcase? You even have access to a nuclear suitcase. However, I don't recommend this particular one. Please start calmly. We want to wait to roll out big guns. Over time, we will be able to afford more and more. The projects you run can open up many opportunities. So, if you want to go wild and show them who's boss here, keep it in mind. Give me the map. You'll be proud of me. You'll be proud of me. Oh my god, this game is so indic. I didn't realize this game would be so fucking. Oh, interesting. Oh. This is so weird. This is way too much. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. This is gonna be a lot. Lord. Wait. This is all really interesting, actually. Huh. Wait, I'm trying to find. I'm just looking through this stuff at the moment, because all of this is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane. This is so weird. So do I just go until I'm done? I think I do. I go until all these numbers, until one of these numbers is at 0, I think. Probably. A new email. I have emails now? Great. Secretary, good morning, Mr. President. I trust you had a chance to familiarize yourself with American Charity Week. What is it to your liking? Would you like me to bring you the documents for signing? Yes. Oh, God. This is it. Bread and butter for any presidency. Familiarize yourself with the document and decide whether or not it should be enacted. And see the consequences reflected in your statistics. Okay. Alright, American Charity Week. I, President of the United States of America, by virtue of authority vested in me by the Constitution and laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim American people have long been known for showing the world the way forward, and while innovation is no doubt crucial for the future of humanity, so is charity. This week, let us focus on helping our neighbors and sharing what we have in abundance with those that cannot call themselves as lucky. I don't see a problem with this. Didn't I say yes? Are you sure you want to accept it? Yes. Oh. I actually have to sign? Oh god. This is not a good pen to do this with. It wasn't the pen, it was the fucking my mouse. Sorry. Good morning, Mr. President. How are you feeling today? Wonderful. We've had quite an important matter to discuss today, so I'm glad you see you in top shape. Is that so? It's time to start working on your public image, sir, especially in the context of your re-election. That's still 3 whole years away. That's true, Mr. President, but your case is quite special because your predecessor was forced to drop his candidacy just months before the election. You sort of inherited his campaign, skipping several major steps of the process. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. According to our research, most people do not have a strong opinion about you yet. We'd like to take this opportunity and start working on building out your image in the re-election strategy before sensationalist media outlets beat us to it. Well, I'm sure that despite having been in the office for no more than a year, you've already had numerous criticism leveraged against you, Mr. President. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's only going to get worse. In this day and age, nobody goes through an election cycle with their reputation untarnished. What we're hoping is to achieve is to get you in front of these attacks. How? By showing the people what kind of person you really are. Of course, the campaign is just one small piece of the puzzle, but more people will vote for you if they feel that you share their values. I see. So what exactly do you need from me? I just want you to answer a few questions about the campaign, Mr. President. We need to make sure it's aligned with your particular sensibilities. Sounds simple enough. Of course. Oh, just one last thing. Please do not feel obliged to display every possible virtue. Not only will it dilute our message, but it might also be used against you if, for any reason, you fail to live up to the standard you set for yourself. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's start with your identity as a position. So, as a leader, what emotion would you like to inspire in your constituents? Everyone spoke hopeful, better future in the hearts of those disillusioned or with today's America. The change is upon us. I see. Now there are several sentiments prevalent in our public discourse, and I'd like you to let me know how much of a priority they are for you, Mr. President. Sure. First, as you certainly know, there is growing distrust towards our institutions, which are often believed to undermine the rights and freedoms of regular citizens. Would you like to lean on such libertarian sentiments? I'm not entirely sure of this question. Oh. I'm draining the swamp. On the other hand, many Americans believe that there are many more immediate threats, both foreign and domestic, putting our nation at risk. This demographic would typically like to see their leader express a stronger stance on matters of order and security. I consider keeping my people safe biggest. I'm certainly going to address these issues. I don't think that's a good idea. I'd rather focus on the root cause than address the surface level symptoms. Actually, that's what I would say. The root cause needs to be found out. Next, we need to consider how much emphasis we want to put on national pride and prosperity. American exceptionalism is still a prevalent sentiment, after all. The success story in the world could rival our own. I'm not against some positive reinforcement. Let's not do corporate circle joke. I'm not against some positive reinforcement, but noted. Now, oh Jesus. Noted. Now, let's see. A growing percentage of the population is becoming more aware of progressive policies popular in other developed nations. Issues such as climate change, social safety net, and technological advancement are discussed over a dinner table much more frequently than in the past. Would you like us to include them in our platform? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And last but not least, we need to talk about money. Unfortunately, fundraising is something we cannot overlook. Do you have any preference in that regard? I wouldn't worry about it. Numerous business people will live up to show me their support once they see how much my presidency has done. My partners take good care of their number one guy. Well, I've always been a man of the people. Let's try to secure some funding through individual donations. Good. To be honest, I didn't expect such hard questions. Well, as I mentioned, the campaign is still in its infancy, and we need to know what to expect from you when drafting a strategy. I hope that we manage to uphold these beliefs, otherwise there might be some conflict between the real you and your media persona. Sorry. Hold on. Let me go back into projects. So if I do that, that drops this stuff. This is the economy. Oh, lovely, my economy. Industry. Wait. Oh, you mean I get... Is this like what it will add when I have those numbers? Hold on. I'm so confused. I supposed to be able to... Am I doing this all wrong? I'm just confused. I am. I'm so confused right now. Like, I don't know what's happening. And I don't know how these walk. How do these walk? I don't think they ever told me what. The projects are supposed to be. Hold on. I swear, if I'm doing this like an idiot. Choose about following available tokens. Hit invest in sectors to get the tokens, which you can use for unlocked projects. Hit unlocked projects can modify daily and amount of action points. But I still have zero available tokens. So I'm still confused. I am. I'm still confused. Because now everything's in the orange, and I'm just like, except society. I'm like, wait, what? I think that I'm going to leave this episode here. This has been the first episode of I Am Your President, and judging by the numbers, it doesn't look like I'm doing so good. So, we'll see what happens next time. But anyway, somehow I got 5 action points just by sitting here, and I haven't even opened the door yet on it. But I'll see all you dudes in the next video.